Hi, Jim. I'm a surgical subspecialist in South Florida, about 4 years into practice. I have a question about whether it makes sense to invest in bonds in a taxable account when somebody has a mortgage at 4% to be making payments on. My wife and I have a annual gross income of $500,000. We max out all of our retirement allocations and tax deferred and backdoor Roth accounts. And after having paid down our non-mortgage debts, we have about $7,500 additional per month to put into taxable accounts or to throw at the mortgage. We have put about $2,500 of that into the mortgage. That's a 30-year fixed at 4% with a balance of about $625,000. And then we've taken about $5,000 of it to put into a taxable account, which is small, it's young, but which is balanced 100% into equity. Our thought was that it didn't make sense to put money into bonds within that taxable account when we had a 4% mortgage. Does that make sense? Our retirement contributions are largely in target date funds that are balanced between stocks and bonds. Thank you for everything that you do. It's been extraordinarily helpful.
Okay, so the question is, does it make sense to invest in bonds and taxable when you have a mortgage? And really it doesn't. And the reason why is that mortgages function as a negative bond. So anytime you pay down a mortgage, it's just like investing in bonds, except for most of us, you're getting a guaranteed return higher than what you can earn in bonds. So it's an even better deal than bonds. Even if you only have a 2.75 or 3 or 4% mortgage, it's still better than what you're earning in bonds these days because bond yields are so low. So I pretty much didn't have a taxable account at all until my mortgage was gone. Now that taxable account is larger than all our other accounts combined. And it's really amazing how much you can save when you have no other payments. So I highly recommend that. But in general, it's perfectly fine to go 100% stock while you have a mortgage, as long as you can tolerate the fluctuations of the market. If you panic and sell from that portfolio, well, you probably would have been better off having some bonds in it. But the truth is that a mortgage functions as a negative bond. And so it's okay to put what you would have been putting toward bonds toward that mortgage to try to pay it off. And I hope that's helpful. If you want your questions answered by the White Coat Investor, record your question at whitecoatinvestor.com/YQA or click the link in the description.